morning, everybody. I'm gonna be doing a reading this morning, but I'm gonna talk a little bit about my journey and where I'm at in it, because it is definitely a crossroads for me, um, and maybe for the people who do think they know me. They're not used to this side of me, so, but I have to follow my path in life. I have to follow my gifts, my calling, that I've known that I've had for all my life. I just didn't, because I guess because I've had it all my life, it's so second nature to me to see and hear and feel certain things that it's got me in a lot of trouble. I can say that. People like to think you're crazy when you see stuff, but I guess it was so second nature to me that it's easy for me to see through people, see the real, see all of that. So for those who think they know me, yeah. Anyway, um, what I'm off camera because everywhere I went yesterday, no one had any fingernail polish remover. So it's early and I'm tired. I'm not tired, but you know how it is in the morning. I don't feel like being on camera, trying to be cute, things of that nature. I'm not going to doll myself up if I don't feel like it. Some days you'll see me on camera, some days you won't. Just setting some things now, setting some, like, not rules, not ground rules, but just some ground information. I do have a lot of resources surrounding me right now. I have my iPad out. I have some notes, information that I've taken previous when I was just like trying to understand this gift and trying to understand the meaning of the cards, what happens with the cards. A lot of people may have questions about the cards. How do you know what they mean? Well, there are some basic meanings to these cards, and there are some meanings that mean they mean the same, but they have deeper meanings, or they have different meanings that kind of mean the same. And it's a lot of information. And my grandmother told me all my life, "You're too young to be forgetful." So I'm the type of person that I don't retain a lot of information. I do, but then I don't. When it comes to memorization, you got people who can look at a card and say exactly, maybe they've been doing it long enough, but sometimes I'll feel led to look deeper into a card's meaning. And so it's not that I don't really care that I don't know what each card might mean. I just know where to find that information. I know where to get my resources from. But because I'm such an empath, because I'm such, my intuition speaks a little bit deeper into the card. It may have a basic meaning, but sometimes I'll have the unction to go into a deeper meaning, or a meaning that may not be what the collective knows that card for. You hear me listening to music. You'll hear me listening to all different types of music, because music is my getaway. It's my it just relaxes me. It does something to me. So you'll hear a little music in the background. If it ever gets annoying, let me know. What else do I want to say? I got my iPad out because there's some other information that some readers. This is not tarot. First of all, this is cartomancy, kinda. I work with cards, and the reason why I work with playing cards is because I can depend on my intuition that way. I can give you a message from straight from the divine, straight from God, straight from the universe, straight from whoever you call your God, your divine, your overall. So I just feel like when you go direct, there's no in between, and I don't want to sound offensive to anyone that's doing tarot. That's just my belief. I just want to depend on my intuition and not so much pictures and things of that nature, because I think sometimes, well, I just don't want to get caught up in what a picture could mean to 1,000 people and miss the general meaning. Meaning, I know why I said meeting. And another thing is what I'm seeing, shifting gears. I'm going to start this. Sometimes I'm going to be doing readings on health factors. And what I'm seeing with these health readings that I've been doing is that what's happening is sometimes I'll be speaking to people who are dealing with certain health issues that are here. But what I'm finding that I'm starting to do readings for people who have passed away from certain health issues, and mediating. They're coming back through. They've passed away. I'm getting people's loved ones. So that's why I have a lot of resources surrounding surrounding me right now, because I want to, because I can't remember it all, and there's just too much information that my intuition points me to that needs to be said. So when people are coming, when I'm doing your health reading, when I start pulling these cards, that's going to be from your loved one. If there is a loved one that's going to come through, that's why I guess I said meeting instead of meaning, because maybe that's what's getting ready to happen in one of these readings right here, that someone's loved one's going to come through with a message. I don't know, but we'll see. So that was annoying. So I'm going to start this reading, and this one is going to be about health related issues, things of that nature, and it may be for someone that's dealing with health problems now, or it may be someone who loved one has passed away from this type of health issue, and maybe they want to come across. Excuse my nails, guys, if you should so happen to see it. I can't find any nail polish remover right now, so yeah, I don't want to be on here. Maybe I should put on a hat. And I may also give you some type of advice if you are dealing with any health issues. If you're looking for natural herbal remedies, I will give you some information to take back to your herbalist. What I really am focused on with my readings are from an alchemist point of view. Everything that happens in your life is first spiritual, then natural, as above, so below. So my guidance is going to be more towards, my intention is always going to be towards alchemizing what's going on with you, and that means taking whatever's wrong with you and looking at it from a spiritual standpoint and how to resolve some of these issues. So yeah, let's get down to it. With the heart, Eight of Hearts, and Two of Spades. I don't feel that to focus on that right now. Just a couple. And these are falling out because I don't have much room. They don't mean anything. Sometimes fallouts do mean something. Sometimes the cards jump out. I know the difference most of the time when they're falling out, when they're jumping out, or when it's just that was just me. I'm trying to focus. I got a lot of things going on in my head right now. My number one right now is like, I know my nails look like shit. I do cuss. I feel like that was a fallout, a jump out on me. I cuss, so if that's a problem, you might not want to be bothered with my channel. I'm going to be myself. I sing. I might sing you a song. I might do anything. I'll do whatever I'm led to do. I'll do whatever it is that I must to be myself. Cards are jumping. And I'm going to just go with these three. I got 8. I got 8 of clubs, 8 of spades, king of diamonds. The first card that jumped out was the 8 of spades, then it was the 8 of clubs, then it was the king of diamonds. And I just want to stop right there for a minute. Okay, this reading is going to be for someone who may be dealing with the 8 of spades. Speaks to me. For someone, first of all, we're gonna say for that card, it's a health issue that I'm feeling right here. Someone who has to do with Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You may be dealing with some issues with your lungs or your large intestines. Or you're thinking you have some mental. You got some mental issues, maybe. Not to say that you're mentally challenged or something like that. But you just maybe have some fogginess. Maybe you think too much. Maybe you overthink. You're overthinking, which is causing issues. I think you're overthinking about what to do as far as your finances are concerned. I think you're overthinking about how to manifest money, how to be an entrepreneur, maybe. It's your finances. You're trying to make it. You're trying to be. You're trying to. I'm for some reason I'm getting that you're trying to be a rapper. You're trying to break through in the rap game. You got some issues going on in your lungs or something towards that effect. Maybe you have asthma. Maybe you're suffering from asthma. You might be suffering from asthma. I don't know. Maybe you're dealing with, did you get some bad news about your lungs or something? Maybe you got some bad news about your lungs, and maybe you have to do some treatment or some things of that nature, and it's like getting to you. It's really bothering you. It's bothering you, and it's actually speeding up the process of, you didn't know you had it. You didn't know you was going through these things with your upper respiratory, your lungs. You knew something was going on. I think you kind of ignored it. I'm feeling like this is a masculine. This is a man, maybe, and you kind of like been putting it off. I don't know if for some reason I just feel like you're a little bit overweight. Maybe not a little overweight, but you're chunky. And I don't know if you're smoking cigarettes or not. Maybe you did smoke. Maybe you gave up smoking. But now they're telling, oh, you gave up smoking, and now that you gave up smoking, and you thought you gave up smoking because. You gave up smoking because you was like, I just hope that nothing's wrong with me, and I'm gonna give this smoking up. But you never went to the doctors at that time you never went to the doctors to see what was going on with you. You just figured I'll take care of it myself. I'm gonna kick the cigarette habit, and I'm just gonna blow my tree, and I'm not gonna everything's gonna be okay. But maybe in the heat or something, you had to go to the hospital or the doctors, and then they told you that something's going on with your lungs and things of that nature. So this is really bothering you. I feel like it's bothering you because you have children. I think it's bothering you because you have children and you just want to be around for your children. You don't want anything to happen to you. But what I'm sensing here is that I sense that you're not at that stage. I feel like you can stop worrying about that. I feel like you can stop worrying about that. Y'all see me looking? I feel like you can stop worrying about that. Give me a second. I think it's kind of determined on you. Yeah, I believe that yeah, you're at a crossroads. You're at a crossroads, and this is the crossroads for you. You can continue to worry and worry this situation worse than what it is at this point. Maybe you didn't get that much of good news, but as I was saying in my introduction, as above, so below, the more you think negatively about yourself, the more that you think something bad is going to happen to you, you're going to have exactly what you're worrying about. And I feel like you're someone who doesn't know much about spiritual things. I believe you may have grown up in a religious background where you're like, give it all to God and let God handle it, when now God is saying, I've already handled it, it's up to you. You have a choice on how you handle it. And I hear God saying, speak life. Stop dwelling on the bad side. And the reason that this is happening is because you have a habit of doing that. You've run people off because of your negative, because you've always been negative. You're always seeing the negative side of things, and you're very powerful at manifesting what you want. I think that's why this Eight of Clubs is here. I believe that's why that's here, because you're more powerful than you think with your words. I think you've manifested a lot of things in your life that you really, really wanted based on your word. People are like, damn, you say it, you get it. You say it, you get it. You say it, you get it. Damn. But you haven't connected the spiritual truth behind that because of your religious upbringing, that you're actually more powerful than you think, but you don't understand that, and your health is this issue with your lungs, or I don't know, is it asthma? I don't know. And I'm feeling that, yeah, because I'm starting to feel like I'm anxious. So I think that once you got this report, the reason why it is seem like it's getting worse since you found out about it is because you're thinking you're manifesting it to come quicker, and the episode that you're having is not related to, it's related, but it's more you're having anxiety attacks more than this thing that's going on with your upper respiratory. It went from being some respiratory issues to being panic attacks that is in turn making this respiratory thing even a little bit worse, and it's going to force it to go even in a more negative direction. But the more that you the more that you focus on what's positive and a positive outcome, and calm your spirit and calm your nerves and calm yourself, I believe the more you're going to see this thing clear up. If you want to take an herbal approach to this, when you see the herbalist, if you're the type of person that's saying, oh, I hate taking medicine, I want to be more natural, I have a feeling that you're a type of person that you want to take a more natural approach. You're not a person who because I feel like you're the type of guy who doesn't believe, you believe that medicine and things of that is just a way to kill you off even further. So that's why you don't really go to the doctors and stuff like that. You rather do a holistic approach. Well, if that is you, if this resonates with you, when you go see a herbalist, get a sulfur based, get an herb that pulls the sulfur out of the plant. So you want to go with the leaves of the plant, things of that nature. So an herbalist will know what you're talking about. You may not know what I'm talking about, but if you go to an herbalist and tell them, hey, you would like something that's going to help you with your upper respiratory, and because there's salt, there's different ways to pull from a plant, and you want the leaves of the plant. You want that, and the leaves of the plant. The reason why you want the leaves, is because they help the lungs. They help things like that, and they are spiritual in nature. Herbs, plants are more spiritual in nature, and when you use herbs and plants, they don't just do what like medications do. They actually they're first spiritual, then they are natural. So they're going to help that part of you. They're going to help you clear your thinking. They're really going to attack the core of what's really going on with you, that is first spiritual. So and with that, you are also another thing I want to give you guidance on is you do have a deficiency. Like I said, you have a deficiency where you don't tap into your spirit enough, and this is actually a wake-up call for you. And this right here is going to get you closer to the spiritual side of yourself that you don't fully understand, because you're battling yourself with religious aspects. And this goal is because I do feel like I've been feeling this since the beginning of this reading, that someone wants to speak here. And look, we got the Ace of Diamond and the Two of Diamond, and that's you. To me, that speaks that it's you, that you do need to invest in yourself. The same investment that you put into your rapping and things of that nature, you need to invest in the spirit. You need to invest in yourself, and you need to pull these two together and understand that they are one. And that's what I'm feeling from these. And you got the 1, the 2, and the 3, the 1, 2, 3. So whoever is trying to say something in this situation, boom, you got this. This is the Twin Flame card for me. This is the Mental Stability card for me. So I know that I'm on the right path here. I know I'm speaking to somebody. It's going to resonate. And that's what I feel like, that someone is actually You got the Four of Spades here. You need to cut through. There's some. I don't know. I feel like whoever's trying to come through may have passed away as well from some type of lung issue, breathing. Maybe I don't know. Maybe asthma. Maybe some liver issues or something to that effect. Not the liver. Sorry, not the liver. Large intestine, maybe. But what I'm feeling like, is this a someone that loves you, that's a mother figure, feminine figure, that may have passed on, is coming through here, and she wants to speak about this Four of Diamonds, and to me that hold on here, let me just double check on what I feel like. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, maybe. Maybe this person did die from some type of liver issue. And maybe they was the type, I think that this person passed on of some type of liver issue. Maybe it was cancer or something to that effect. And I feel like they are coming through to say to you, I believe you got this behavior from them of always looking at the negative. Like, I think you thought highly of this person, and you took on some of their traits of dealing with life. And I believe that they're saying, don't do everything that they did. Taught you a whole lot, but some of the things they didn't understand and they didn't know that you've picked up on. And I'm feeling like this person loves you very much, and they don't want to see you talk yourself into an early grave. That's what I'm feeling like. They don't want you to make the same mistake. I feel like you take their word. This is a person I feel like that gave you good advice about life, but the advice wasn't it wasn't all to life. And I'm feeling like now that they're not here, they understand that, and what they're saying to me to tell you is that they've coming through to tell you that now, to take care of yourself. Don't do everything that they did, because they didn't know this, but now that they're gone, they understand this better, and they're coming through to tell you that the advice that I'm giving you is very good advice. They said you can take it from me, and they're saying that, oh, I think that's too many. I'm gonna go with that 10 of clubs. There's a 10 of clubs that came out behind it, behind that fallout. And that's what I'm getting from this 10 of clubs. I'm getting from this 10 of clubs that it's time to bring this to an end. This way of thinking to an end. Because it's I'm feeling like it's time to bring that way of thinking to an end. This is a fire card, 10 of fire. It's time to cut that. It's time to burn that way of thinking off. It's time to cut that off at the core, because it's sending people to an early grave, and it's because people looked up to certain people in their belief systems so much that they're talking themselves out of life. Is there anything else you want to say? natural disaster. My baby has been around for me. Kingdoms is falling, angels keep calling. None of that could ever make me leave. Every time I look into your eyes, I see it. You're all I need. That's what I'm feeling that this person is saying. They are always going to be here. You can stop mourning about them. They want you to stop mourning. They want you to stop mourning and grieving. It's putting you in the early grave, and that's a part of your respiratory issues. This person who has passed has gone on to their next journey, and they're okay, but you're not okay, and they need you to get on with your life, because all this grief is affecting your health. It would the smoking cigarettes and things of that nature, as you were dealing with your life by smoking. I felt like you was a chain smoker or something to that effect. And this person coming through is saying it's time to stop the mourning. They love you, and it's time for you to take that energy that you're spending mourning and put it into yourself. Focus on yourself. The more you focus on yourself, the more you will feel them, because they're around you. See, you hear it? Every time I look inside, I feel it. When I get up deep inside, I feel it. The more that you focus on yourself, the more that you focus on your happiness and your health, the better your health is going to become, and the more truth you're going to realize about yourself. And the more you're going to do well in your rap, in your career, and what you're looking for. She's speaking through this song. She's saying that the memories, see? The memories you have of her, the memories, and it hurts so bad. She knows it hurts, but it doesn't have to. She wants you to take those memories that you have, and she wants you to make the best of those memories and love them and laugh at them. Those memories are not to take you to a dark place. These memories are for you to just reminisce, but not to be stuck, because the stuckness is affecting your health. And this loved one has come all the way to me. It's 3:33 on my time. I know I'm right. She wants you to unstick yourself. The more that you focus on yourself, the happier she is. She's saying that the things that you're doing to honor her, she says that's good, but it's keeping you in a place that you don't need to be. And she wants you to honor yourself more. The more you honor yourself, the more you honor her. And I'm feeling the energy pull back. I'm feeling that energy pull back. That's her message to you. The more you honor yourself, the more you honor her. And she loves you. And that's why she came forth. Because it's about you now. She's not here anymore. You have children that you have to be here for. Yeah. You have children that you need to be here for. So I'm just going to pull one last card. Give me one last card. Give me one last card from the divine. I have the Seven of Clubs. Weird. Okay. What I'm getting from this card here is, although there are problems, although there is things that you're looking at on the outside, you can turn your whole situation around by changing your mindset from everything that you've been told, everything that you used to know, and take this message seriously and let your intuition bear witness to you of this message. If it's just, something you should overlook, or this is something you need to pay attention to take you to your next level. And I have the Four of Hearts. You can't get no more realer than that. That is stability. You're going to be A-okay. This is the outcome. As soon as you change your way of thinking, old philosophical ways of thinking, being and speaking and acting and thinking and thinking and thinking and thinking, stability will come in your life if you take heed to this message. So that is going to conclude this message, because it's 36 minutes in right now, and I really don't know how this is going to upload on YouTube or anything to that nature. So if I'm going to put this on YouTube, if you guys resonate with this, like, share, comment, let me know if I'm on point. And I hope and I wish you the best. Take this seriously, and I will see you guys in another reading. I feel like I need to do another reading for someone else. Have a good day.